Are you trying to break into a new career but don't know where to start? Maybe you don't have a college degree yet, or you're tired of hearing that you need years of experience to get one entry level job, or maybe you want something you can start learning right now for free. Well, then this video is perfect for you. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 12 IT jobs that require no coding experience from companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, and IBM. Also, a quick disclaimer, the salary ranges mentioned in today's video are for informational and educational purposes only. Any salary ranges referenced are based on publicly available data from sources like Glassdoor and similar platforms. They're just averages, not guarantees. Actual results may vary depending on factors like experience, location, the job market conditions, and the specific company you're applying to. As always, make sure to double check any information mentioned in today's video. Things can change over time and updates, so it's always good to verify for yourself. And before we jump into this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys can hit that like button and that red subscribe button. It's completely free and it's easy. It takes 2 seconds. And you can always unsubscribe anytime. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into this video on 12 IT jobs that require no coding experience. On his number 12 spot, we have a technical recruiter. As a technical recruiter, you can make anywhere from $34 to $53 an hour, which is about $70,000 to $110,000 a year. In this position, you find and hire people for tech jobs. You need to understand tech roles, but you never need to code yourself. A lot of companies hire for this, like Google, Amazon, Robert Half. So as a technical recruiter, your job tasks are going to be like posting job listings online, reviewing resumes and applications, schedules and set up interviews, talk to candidates on the phone or video call, work with hiring managers to find the right fit, keep track of applicants in the system, send job offers to selected candidates, build relationships with people who want a job later on, attend job fairs and networking events, keep up with tech skills that are in demand. On his number 11 spot, we have a UX researcher. As a UX researcher, you can make anywhere from $34 to $53 an hour, which is about $70,000 to $110,000 a year. Your task would be to talk to real users to find out what works and what doesn't work in an app or website. Use simple visual tools like Figma and Hotjar. Some other tasks you'll be doing is like set up and run user interviews, watch people use apps or websites and take notes, create surveys to gather feedback, organize and sort through research data, share findings with the design team, test new designs with real users, make reports that explain what the users need or want, work with designers to improve the product, track how users behave on a website, and present the research results to the team. Lots of companies hire for this. Some of the big ones are Apple, Microsoft, and Adobe. On his number 10 spot, we have IT support or a systems administrator, which pays anywhere from $31 to $46 an hour, which is about $65,000 to $95,000 a year. As an IT support or systems administrator, you keep a company's computers, software, and networks running every day. You fix problems and help the employees with tech issues. So some tasks you'll be doing is like set up new computers and devices for employees, fix broken software and hardware, reset passwords and manage accounts, install and update software programs, monitor systems to make sure everything is working properly, backing up data, which is very important for companies, help employees with tech questions, keep track of all company equipment, set up printers, monitors, and other devices. Literally, sometimes an employee will kick their cable, their VGA cable gets unplugged, and you got to go there, they're like, that's not working. And you got to just like plug it in the back. Write simple guides to help staff fix common problems. Lots of companies hire for this, honestly, like IBM and Dell, Geek Squad. Not only that, like every company themselves like needs an IT support or like help desk person. So you can literally look into so many different companies and see. Maybe like each Walmart store needs one or something like that. On his number 9 spot, we have an IT business analysis, which makes anywhere from $34 to $53 an hour, which could be $70,000 to $110,000 a year. You help the business side and tech side of a company and talk to each other. You write down what needs to be built or changed. So some things you'll be doing is like meet with teams to find out what they need, write down business and tech requirements, create diagrams to map out the processes, review current systems and find problems, work with developers to explain what needs to be built, test new systems before they even go live, make sure the final product matches what they're asking for, write down reports on how projects are going, talk to managers and share updates, and help train staff on new systems. So many companies hire for this like Wells Fargo or Accenture. On his number 8 spot, we have a network administrator, which makes anywhere from $34 to $51 an hour, which is about $70,000 to $105,000 a year. You set up and manage your company's routers, switches, and firewalls. It is more about hardware and connections than coding. So like setting up and configuring routers and switches, monitoring network traffic and speed, fixing connection problems across the company, set up firewalls to keep the network safe, add new devices to the network, keeping up with the network running with no downtime, update network hardware and software, create backup plans in case the network goes down, track all devices connected to the network to make sure they're secure, and write reports on network performance. Lots of companies, again, always hire for this, like Cisco, AT&T, and Verizon. On today's number 7 spot, we have an IT vendor or contract manager, which pays $36 to $55 an hour, which could be $75,000 to $155,000 a year. You work with outside companies that sell tech tools and software. You handle deals, contracts, and make sure services are delivered correctly. You got to review and negotiate vendor contracts, compare prices with different vendors, make sure vendors deliver on time, build and keep good relationship with the vendors, track vendor performance and results, renew or cancel contracts when needed, work with legal teams on contract terms, keep records of all vendors' agreements, handle problems or complaints with the vendors, and find new vendors that can save the company money. So again, companies like JP Morgan Chase, Accenture, or Wells Fargo hire for this. On his number 6 spot, we have an IT compliance and risk analysis, which pays anywhere from $36 to $55 an hour, which is about $75,000 to $155,000 a year. You make sure your company follows tech rules and laws like HIPAA or SOC 2, big demand in hospitals, banks, and the government. You have to review company systems for rule violations, write policies and procedures for the IT team, run audits to check if rules are being followed, train employees on compliance rules, track new laws and regulations that affect the company, create risk reports for managers, work with legal teams and security teams, find and fix compliance issues before they become big problems, keep records of all audits and findings, and help prepare for outside audits from regulators. Again, big companies hire for this like Caser, Permanent, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and Walmart. On his number 5 spot, we got a database administrator. As a database administrator, you make anywhere from $36 to $55 an hour, which could be $75,000 to $115,000 a year. You manage where a company stores its data and who can access it. You use easy click and point tools, not code. So you have to set up and organize databases for the company, back up data so nothing gets lost, control who can view and change data, monitor database speed and performance, fix errors or problems in the database, update database software when needed, move data from old systems to new ones, keep data safe from hackers or leaks, and create reports on database health. You also have to work with other teams to manage their data needs. Again, so many companies hire for this. Some of the big ones is like Oracle, Microsoft, and IBM. On his number 4 spot, we got a cybersecurity analysis, which pays $36 to $58 an hour, which is about $75,000 to $120,000 a year. You watch over a company's systems to catch hackers and stop attacks. Tools like Splunk or CrowdStrike do the heavy lifting for you. So if you monitor systems for strange or suspicious activity, respond to security alerts and investigate threats, run scans to find weak spots in the system, set up security tools and software, write reports on security incidents, train employees not to fall for phishing emails, review who has access to sensitive systems, help create security policies for the company, keep up with new hacking threats and trends, work with the IT team to fix security holes. CrowdStrike, Booz Allen Hamilton, and Palo Alto Networks, of course, hire for this position. On his number 3 spot, we have a cloud administrator. As a cloud administrator, you make anywhere from $38 to $58 an hour, which is about $80,000 to $120,000 a year. You manage a company's files and apps stored on the online cloud. You use simple dashboards on AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. You get to create and set up cloud storage and services for the company, monitor cloud usage and costs, control who has access to the cloud systems, move data and apps to the cloud, keep cloud systems backed up and secured, fix problems when cloud services go down, update and manage cloud settings, work with vendors like AWS or Microsoft, create reports on cloud performance, help teams use cloud tools the right way. So Amazon, Microsoft, Google hire for this. On his number 2 spot, we got an IT project manager, which pays anywhere from $38 to $62 an hour, which is about $80,000 to $130,000 a year. As an IT project manager, you plan and run tech projects from start to finish. You manage the team and timeline to make sure everything gets done on time. So you have to create project plans and timelines, hold daily and weekly meetings with the team, track project progress and deadlines, manage the project budget, remove roadblocks so that team can keep working, communicate updates to managers and clients, assign tasks to the right team members, handle risk and problems that come up, make sure the project is delivered on time, and write final reports when the project is done. So like IBM, Boeing, and Infosys hire for this position. A lot of companies actually do a lot more. On his number 1 spot, we got a product manager. As a product manager, you make anywhere from $43 to $62 an hour, which is about $90,000 to $130,000 a year. You decide what a tech product needs and make sure the team builds the right thing. You do not build it, you just lead the plan. So you have to create and manage the product roadmap, meet with customers to learn what they need, write out product features and requirements, work with designers and developers on the product, set priorities for what needs to get built first, track how the product is performing, run meetings to keep everyone on the same page, review competitor products to stay ahead, make decisions on what needs to be added or removed from the product, and present product plans to company leaders. So, of course, the companies like Google, Meta, and Salesforce hire product manager positions. And there you have it, guys. Those were 12 IT jobs that require no coding experience. If you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you guys out, make sure to smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, guys, and go ahead and comment down below any questions you have about these roles. If you know any other roles that are really good too, and if you have any experience with these roles, let us know some tips in the comments down below. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace out.